In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today. In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today. In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today. In a time when we all go through the worst, we
Good afternoon, basketball fans. We're coming to you live inside the home of the Magis Eagles Arena Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu for the Inter-Alumni Invitational Tournament hosted by Shaaba. Brought to you by Cebu Landmasters, Asian Orthopedics, D-Stone Stars, Ortho Sports, Air Spencers, and Aloha Mana Spa and Cafe. It is the battle between CEC Dragons and the UC Webmasters. As UC Webmasters gets the opening basket. And another one to add up their scoring by no other than jersey number 22, Dakulan. That's Yester Dakulan for the UC Webmasters. A minute has gone. Gabatan fires, misses. As Weves picks up the board. Yes. Cross court to Alex Kainglet. Finds Kanathan. The bounce inside. Battle for the basketball. A jump ball called by our official. This game is also brought to you by MRB Sports and Entertainment. George Rolyama for tonight's or for today's call as McCallum scoring once again in the paint for the UC Webmasters. 6-0 on the board now. 8 minutes 30. Ong calling the shots for CEC Dragons. Deflected by Yester Dakulan. It will stay on the side of the men in white. By the way, this is the last game of elimination rounds. So the format for our tournament, since this is just a short tournament, no, just an invitational tournament, top 2 teams will automatically advance to the finals, while top 3 and top 4 will compete for the battle for third. So that means walay matagak, no? No teams will be left out. All teams will advance. But the top 2 teams will play for the championship right away. Okay, so I hope that is clear to everyone. CEC Dragons currently winless at 0-2, and they are looking for their win number 1, looking to end the elimination on a positive note. While UC still has a big chance to advance into the next round. They have a 1-1 win-loss card, so that means a win for this game. They may advance into the next round or they may play in the finals. However, awaiting the results of Ateneo and Don Bosco game, in which if Ateneo will win, it will be a triple tie for the number 1 or for the 1 and 2 spots. And quotient is still to be determined. But if Ateneo or if Don Bosco wins on that game against Ateneo and UC wins, UC and Don Bosco will play in the finals for Division A. As Kainglet sets up McCallum, dumps it inside. Ball deflected out of bounds, so Balot or Luth Kanatan will inbound the play. It goes to Dakulan, fires a 3 off the mark. In the hands of Paul, Gabatan makes his move. Step through, jumper, it's good. Great start there by Paul Gabatan as he has now back-to-back hits for CEC Dragons. As Ong missing. The lead is now on the side of the Dragons. 9-8. 4 minutes gone in the first. Kanatan lets it fly. Yes, sir. Luth Kanatan. He was the best player on the last game. He is a deadly shooter for the UC Webmasters. Gabatan looks to respond. Kicks it out. Ong. Back to Paul. And a miscommunication there for the Dragons. Turning that basketball back to the side of the UC Webmasters. 5 minutes 35 seconds remaining in the first. They go to the corner. Kainglet will not pull the trigger. Posting up. Looks for friends. Finds Luth. Kanathan. Another 3. Great look there by Alex Kainglet. As Kanatan with the back-to-back hits for the Webmasters. On directing traffic. Asking for some movement. Setting up the table. Finds Go. Denied. The quick outlet. Luth on the move. It will go back to the side of the CEC Dragons. Great defense there by Ong, able to make a stop on that supposedly easy fast break by the Webmasters. 14-9 is the count. Webmasters up by 5. 4 minutes 44. Gabatan from 15. Not this time. Go. Gets it back. Cabana rises up. Unable to connect. They dump it inside. The extra pass. Still no good. Kanglet. The quick outlet. Kanatan turning that ball over to Gabatan. Paul Gabs, they have the number. Gabatan will score. And the hands of the legendary Webmasters, Alex Kanglet. Kanglet, the shortstop jumper, no good. As Ong gets the board. Ong, the bounce, back to Ong. The floater is short. Kanglet goes inside. And that's too easy for McCallum. Scoring another deuce for the Webmasters to extend their lead back to 5. 3 minutes 30. Ong. They go inside. Lau. Cabana, the jumper, no good. Battle for the board. Cabana gets it back. Cabana thought about it. Takes the 3. Yes, sir. By far, this is the best game Paul Gabatan has played in the Inter-Alumni tournament. Alex Kanglet sets up Yester, the Kulan 3. Not this time. The long rebound goes to the Dragons. Ong to Paul Gabs, the extra pass. Cabana is good. And Cabana ties the ball game at 16. Lau gets the steal. 3-on-2 break. Gabatan against Dakulan. And that was just too fancy on Gabatan turning that ball over. As a substitution here for both squads. And a timeout requested by the UC Webmasters. We'll be right back.
When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better.
Minutes 30 remaining in the first quarter action. We are tied at 16 for the Inter Alumni Basketball Tournament, of course hosted by our very own Sacred School Ateneo de Cebu, or Shaba, as Kanatan misfiring that time. Ong looks to set this one up. Finds Doc Peña, 3. Not this time. Battle for the board. It will stay with the Dragons. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Game tied at 16. And I believe we have a technical error here. The shot lock is not working. It is now with fresh 14 for the Dragons. Gabatan makes his move. Sets up a friend. Finds Ong. Didn't pull the trigger. Moves closer. Drops it. The last second, turning that over quickly to Alex. But Ong is there to disrupt the play. 1 minute and 40. Ong drops it the last second. No good. Kanglit yet with another rebound. Alex to Dakulan. Yester barrels his way inside. Came up short. But it will stay on the side of the Webmasters. As a substitution here for the Webmasters, Tegle. Kanglit checks out. Cortez is now part of the five. Sets up Tegle for three. Not this time. It ends up with Rakal quickly to Gabatan. Paul Gabs went to his spot and he converts the basket. Paul Gabatan immediately went to his comfort zone as he knocks down another jumper, leading his team. A three is on the way. Yes, sir. Excellent setup job there by Navia. Able to connect with his big man from the outside to give UC the lead 19-18. On to the corner. Gabatan drops it the last second. Peña dives for the loose ball. Peña rises up. And he will take two. Peña missing the first. 17.4 seconds to go in the first quarter of action. Peña knocks down the second one to tie the ball game at 19. The Webmasters can take the last shot of the quarter. Cortez moves it to the right to Dakulan from 15. And it is good. Ong with the prayer, no good. And that ends the first quarter action. The Webmasters ahead by 2, 21-19. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Back inside the home of the Magis Eagles Arena, Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Second quarter action is underway. The Dragons and the Webmasters going at it. Webmasters entering the second quarter with a slight advantage, 21-19. Now Ong setting up the table for the Dragons. Ong attacks the defense of Kanglit. Goes to Rakal. Came up short on the floater. Suarez gets the rebound. Tabar. The bounce to Cortez. The shot is no good. But it will stay on the side of the Webmasters. Kanglit will begin the play. The bounce to Tabar loses control. Ong drops it the last second. Tan twirls, no good. Battle for the board. Alex Kanglit picks it up. Kanglit to a friend for the layup to go. That's Cortez. The smallest man on the floor delivering for the Webmasters to extend their lead to 4, 23-19. In the hands of Ong goes to Tan. Peña surveys the floor. Goes a great ball movement for the Dragons as they find Peña for the 3. Not this time. Tabar came flying to get that board. Goes to Alex. Kainglet goes hard, but will try to regroup as he drops it inside. The short stub finish for Suarez. Pinpoint passing there for the Webmasters. Tabar connecting with Suarez in the paint. And the lead now extends to 6, 25-19. Ong spins. Almost loses it. Steal completed. The quick outlet. Cortez wisely goes to Tegle. And look now, that is an 8-0 run for the Webmasters to begin the second. We'll be back. Two minutes gone in the first half or second quarter action. It is an 8 or make that a 6-0 run for the Webmasters to begin with. Gabatan sets up Peña in the corner, didn't pull the trigger. Peña with the cut, the drive inside. Great move there by Doc Peña as he cuts the lead to 6. Suarez missing from 15. It ends up with Paul Gabatan. Tan setting up the screen. Gabatan surveys. Finds Racal. The jumper is good. Great look there by Paul Gabatan. Trying to get his teammates involved that time. As Tigle, they pound it inside to Tabar. There was a lot of contact, but no call there. It is going back to the side of the CEC Dragons, or Cebu Eastern College Dragons. Now, with Gabatan once again, goes to Peña. A lot of movement here as Gabatan, waxing hat from downtown, makes another one to trim the lead to 1. They go to Tabar. Tabar rises up, denied the first try, but the second try is a charm for Tabar. Not giving up on the play. As the lead extends to 3, 29-26. Gabatan to the corner. There's a lot in motion here. Great pass once again by Paul Gabs. Connecting with Lau down low. Kainglet fires. 3 is good. Kainglet was a teammate of also a product of the Webmasters, but in college. Of course, that's a one-hot shot. Dondon Ontiveros. Gabatan attacks. The scoop pass stolen there. Perfectly read by the interior defense of the Webmasters. Alex Kainglet pushes that basketball. Will try to wait for his friends. Sets up Suarez. Suarez to Tabar. The 3 is no good. Great ball movement there. Peña denied there by Tabar. Another excellent stop there by the Webmasters, holding their ground as they're able to defend there without fouling. They set up Tan for the mid-range jumper. A one possession game. Kanglet to Suarez, another three. Not this time as Peña taps it to a friend quickly. To Paul Gabs, Gabatan. Posting up Tabar. And that's a reach in against Tabar. Four minutes 21. Teng enters the ball game for the first time for the CEC Dragons. He finds Tan, and Tan connects with another mid-range jumper. Ties the ball game at 32. Suarez will cross the timeline. Goes to Alex. Kanglet, he lets it fly. Yes, sir! Kanglet takes the lead back on the side of the Webmasters, 35-32. Gabatan. Tan threading the needle. What a pass there by Tan. Able to connect down low, and Rakal immediately rises up for that basket as Tabar goes to the corner. Kanglet, yes sir! And Alex Kanglet, it now has 3 triples to extend the lead to 4. Gabatan left wide open, unable to make them pay. Kanglet looking for the heat check, posting up Peña. Alex spins, takes the shot, but unable to finish it up though. Teng stops, he fires, overcooks it. In the hands of Suarez for the Webmasters. Stolen by the defense of the Dragons. It will go to the side of the CEC Dragons. 2 minutes 32, 4-point game. McCallum back on the floor. Ministerio as well checking in. Gabatan to Teng. Leaves it for Peña. Peña attacks, goes to his strong side. He gets the call. And he will be rewarded for 2 shots. Peña unable to secure the first free throw. 4-point game for the UC Webmasters. Peña good on the second one. Yester Dakulan back on the floor is with Alex. Kanglet fires another 3. 4th conversion for Kanglet. And that's some choice words of the head coach of CEC Dragons. Nothing there. Peña gets it back. The power move inside. Dragons not giving up on a fight. (41-35), a minute 43. Peña missing the bonus. Dakulan makes his move, takes the shot, and he gets it to go. The lead extends to 8 for the Webmasters. 43-35. 37. Peña, 3. No good. Dakulan quickly to Alex. Ahead of the pack. Kainglet attacks the defense of Teng, and that is just too easy for Alex Kainglet. A timeout requested by the Dragons. We'll be back. A minute remaining in the first half. Webmasters up by 8. Behind the explosion of Alex Kainglet, who made 4 triples in this quarter alone. As Teng fires a jumper from the left elbow to trim the lead down to 6. Cortez losing control as the Webmasters wants to secure this last play. Calls for time. We'll be right back. Back inside on the Magic Eagles Arena, Kainglet begins the play at the baseline. He goes upstairs to Yester, back to Kainglet. Kainglet drives baseline, drops it to McCollum using the glass. No good. And then to Paul Gubbs, the bounce to Peña. Peña slices through, goes to his strong side, denied there by Ministerio. Kainglet to Ministerio. Might have traveled there. That is a good call by officials. A last shot time now for the Dragons with 24 seconds remaining on the game clock. Gabatan will try to consume time here. He will go for the last shot of the half. Gabatan sets up Teng, fires another one, no good. Still a lot of time left, 4 seconds to go. Kainglet, the 3, no good. And that ends the first half battle. The Webmasters up by 6. We'll pause for a break. We'll be right back.
In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Second half action is underway for the Inter-Alumni Basketball Tournament hosted by Shaba. It is CEC Dragons and UC Webmasters battling it out for the Division A. This is the last game of the elimination round. Top two teams will automatically advance into the next round or into the championship game, which will happen by next week. And the bottom two teams will still get a shot to finish third. We only have 4 teams in each division. UC Webmasters begins with Ranile, Hueves, Tabar, Kanatan, and Mulchanande. As Tabar forces his way inside, nothing there. While the Dragons, they have Cabana, Go, Ong, Lao, and Gabatan. They push that leather. Kanatan left wide open, not this time. Lao saves it to Go. Gabatan creates the separation, drops it the last second. They go to the corner. The jumper is good. Another excellent ball movement resulting in 2 points for the Dragons. Stabar looks to respond, barrels his way inside. Too strong. Hueves, the rescue. Still nothing for the Webmasters in the second half. Ong sets up Gabatan in the corner, overcooks it. As Lau unable to get hold of that leather, it will be Webmasters basketball. They go to the corner. The pass inside, deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Webmasters. Tabar. A whistle was blown, I believe, so there was a lot of contact. Tabar is on the line. That's Cesar Tabar. No good in the first. Gets the second one. 46-41 is the count. Gabatan working with Ranile. Goes to the corner. Ong's pass stolen. The quick outlet. Luth. Balot. Kanatan. No good. That's a reach in against Ranile to stop that fast break. As Alex Kenglit immediately deployed back for the Webmasters. Gabatan has the leather. Finds Ong. He fires a three. Not this time. The quick outlet. Kanatan with the perfect catch. Back to Alex. Kenglet dancing. Goes inside. And he will take two. Kenglet good in the first. Password. Password. Doa ka free throw ni Alex Kenglet. The lead is at 7, 48-41. Ong setting up the play. Sets up a friend. Lau. Nothing there for the Dragons. As Kainglit, the quick outlet. Balot with a perfect catch and a finish. Kainglit making basketball look so easy. As Webmasters now with a 9-point ball game. Ong the bounce. Go. Fires. No good. Battle for the rebound. It ends up with Tabar quickly to Alex. Kainglit guarded by Go. He fires and he cannot be denied. Alex Kainglit, a legendary alumni of the UC Webmasters, as Dragons have seen enough, calls for time. Six minutes 20, 11-point lead by the Webmasters. They're trying to send a message. They want to play in the championship game next week. Battle for the rebound. It ends up with Weves. Quickly to Alex. Kainglit surveys the floor, goes to Suarez. The bounce inside, that was too traffic. Cesar Tabar will inbound. Goes to Suarez. Suarez wants Tabar in the post. As Tabar forces his entry. Draws a lot of contact against the defense of Tan. McCollum back on the floor, being replaced by Weves, or replacing Weves. Tabar missing the first. The quick outlet, Doc Peña scanning, goes inside. And he will, I believe he will go to the line for free throws. No good on the free throws. Peña step through. The floater is strong. It ends up with Kainglit. Kainglit attacks, drops it to McCollum for the finish. Ong zigzagging his way inside, challenging Tabar, denied. Luth, Balot goes to the other side. Suarez, the shortstop jumper is good. And the Webmasters are on a roll, extending their lead to 14, 56-42. How will the Dragons respond? They go to Gabatan, who fires a three. That's one way on how you respond, as Kainglit responding with a triple of his own. Every time the Dragons makes a basket, Kainglit always has some answers. And that is a foul. Would go against Suarez. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the third. Gabatan will inbound to Teng. As we have some technical timeout. Problem with our game clock. So while we are fixing it, we'll pause for a short break. We'll be right back. Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu. Third quarter action. Webmasters ahead by 14 as Rakal looking for an answer. They set up Tan. Takes it from 15. Excellent ball movement there by the Dragons as Paul Gabatan again getting his teammates involved as Tan knocks down a mid-range beauty. Suarez fires a three. No good. Peña gets it. Peña zigzagging his way inside. Attacks the defense of the Kula. No good. Dang at the right place at the right time. And the lead down to 10. 59-49. Kainglet. Tightly guarded by Teng. Finds the Kulan in the corner. No good. Peña, another rebound. Under 3 minutes in the third. Teng attacks. You cannot do that in front of Yester Dakulan. As Alex Kainglet loses control. Stolen by the Dragons. 3-on-1 break. Gabatan, the extra pass to Tan with a finger-licking God. As the Webmasters immediately calls for time. We'll pause for a short break. We'll be right back. Two minutes 30 remaining in the third Inter-Alumni Basketball Tournament. UC CEC going at it as coming from a timeout. Yester Dakulan went to his comfort zone and immediately attacks the defense of CEC, and he is rewarded for 2 free throws. Dakulan takes care of the first. Missing the second though. In the hands of Peña. Peña barrels his way inside. Forcing his entry. That got denied by the defense of the Webmasters. With McCallum and Dakulan at the helm. But it will stay with the Dragons. Peña goes to Tan. Rakal asking for it. Rakal, floater again, the denial by McCallum. Webmasters tidying up their interior defense. They have 8 seconds to shoot for the Dragons. They go upstairs to Peña. Peña picks up his dribble, goes to Paul. Gabatan creates the separation, takes the shot, and gets it to go. Big shot after big shot now for the Dragons. Okay, Lit dumps it to Dakulan, and there is no denying for Yester Dakulan. He has been a matchup problem in the 4th spot as Gabatan lets it fly. No good. Dakulan with the rebound. Tan recovers it. Dragons as the number 10 fades away and gets it to go. 7-point lead. Kanglit powering his way, sets up Luth, and that is no basket. The foul was before the shot or was on the pass. But the Dragons are already in the penalty. Kanglet knocks down the first. Kanglet good on both free throws. I mean, Alex Kanglet can erupt anytime he wants. He has that ability. No, if he wants to score big, he can do it. If he wants to set up his teammates, get his teammates involved, he can actually do it as well. So naaragyan na ning Alex, no? As Luth Kanatan, no good. Of course, we're missing, Webmasters missing the services, no, of Kanatan's brother Ryan Kanatan, unavailable in this game. Maybe he is in duty, no, sa Grandes Arena in Cebu, the Grand Tijero Arena. Ryan Kanatan unavailable for this ball game. But Luth is there, his brother. Oh, back on the line is Alex Kanglit. Again, has mastered that bank shot. That's the 5th time. Or 4th time ngayang gibang shot ay free throw. Make that 6. Or make that 5 times, no? The lead is at 9, 66-57. Ting moves closer, takes the shot, came up short. As Suarez gets the board. Last shot time for the Webmasters. 10 seconds to go. Kanglit dancing with Paul. Kanglit, the layup is short. It was looking for contact. Gabatan, a second remaining. Fires a 3, no good. And we end the first 3/4 of action. 66-57. We'll pause for a short break. We'll be right back.
In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on.
Back inside the home of the Magis Eagles Arena, Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu in Barangay Canduman, Mandaue City. For the 4th-quarter action, it is Teng, Peña, Racal, Lau, and Cabana for the Dragons to begin. Well, the Webmasters, they have Tabaro, Hueves, Tigli, Navia, and Cortez. Racal, and I believe that's a dribbling violation. Webmasters went to a zone that time, a 2-3 zone. Otabar attacks. Goes reverse. May kauban pang foul. Tabar recognizing the opening in the zone. Immediately attacks. Drives hard to the basket. Goes for the reverse. Gets the end one. And is looking to convert the bonus. 68-57. No problem for Cesar Tabar. Extending the lead to 12, 69-57. Tang manning the point. Peña asking for it. In the left elbow. Sets up Rakal. The mid-range beauty is God. The quick outlet. Cortez with a perfect catch. Hounded with the defense of Tang. Back to Tigli. They go to Navia. Forces his way inside. Lost the leather. It ends up with Teng. 2 minutes or a minute and 30 gone in the final frame. Tabar stepping on the gas. A quick foul given by Doc Peña. It is just a baseline inbound for the Webmasters. Cortez to Weves. Tabar fires, missing it, or misses it. Teng loses it to the sideline. (69-59) is the count. Weves posting up the defense of Lau. There's the double team by Rakal. Ball is loose. Players diving on the floor. Dragons gets it. Ong sets up Peña. And Peña gets the end one. And Peña is down on the floor. Peña is still down on the floor. After the layup made. I hope he is okay. He is nursing in pain. He is being checked by our friends in attendance, Asian Orthopedics and Ortho Sports. I hope he is okay, ladies and gentlemen. While we await to get up on his feet, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Oh, it is Paul Gabatan replacing Doc Peña. So it is Paul Gabatan taking the free throw. No good there. Tabar pushes the pace. Goes to Weves. Cortez kicks it out. Kainglet lets it fly. Short. This is an 8-point game. Ong setting up the table. Looks for an opening in the zone. That was careless pass, but Ong recovers it. Ong against the bounce inside. Ong gets it back. Sets up Rakal. The jumper is no good. And Tabar able to get that board. A quick outlet disrupted by Paul Gabatan. Gabatan steps back. 3. No good as Hueves gets the rebound. In the hands of Cortez. Goes to Makalam. The strip by Rakal. Tan. That's automatic for Tan. He has been making those kind of shots all game long. And I'm not surprised. He made another one. 6-point game for the Webmasters. Makalam, Hueves in the post, working with Lau. Kicks it out to Alex. Drives hard inside. Leaves it for Hueves, but overcooks it. Paul Gabatan against Tabar. Finds Rakal. He moves closer. Challenging the defense of Makalam, and another excellent defense. But the UC Webmasters are Suarez, Yester Dakulan, and Luth Kanatan back on the floor. Giving Tabar, Cortez, and Makalam a breather. Immediately, they went to Dakulan but came up short. Was looking for contact. Ong, stepping on the gas. Will wisely wait for his friends. Ong goes to Tan. He gets it back. 5 seconds to shoot. Gabatan fires. No good. Suarez, the quick outlet. Kanatan, the runner. Too strong. To the rescue is Yester Dakulan. Eight-point game, 71-63. Gabatan wants some movement, asking for the screen, splits defenders. The drop pass to Ong, unable to convert. Kanatan, the extra pass to Alex Kenglet. And there is already a whistle blown. That's an unsportsmanlike foul. So that would be 2 free throws plus ball possession. Dakula knocks down the first. Missing the second, but they will get the possession back. Well, that was an unsportsmanlike foul against Paul Gabatan. That means 2 minutes rest plus ball possession. Suarez goes to Dakulan, top of the key. Demands some movement. Goes to Suarez. Suarez to Dakulan. 3 is on the way. No good. Tabar gets it. Tabar, the layup, and that's clearly a foul on Lau. Free throws coming up for Cesar Tabar as he converts the first. Teng directing traffic Doc Peña back on the floor. Fires one up, nothing there. Tabar. Kanata, an error on the pass. Gives up a foul. Three minutes 38, a dozen-point advantage for the UC Webmasters, led by the legendary Alex Kainglet. 75-63. Inbound pass, the quick pass. Another excellent pass by Alex Kainglet. Caught sleeping on the defense. The 5 on the floor for CEC Dragons. Peña unable to respond. Racal, the bounce to Doc Peña, challenging the interior defense of Tabar and friends. Kainglet back to Suarez. No good. As Teng gets the rebound. That's a wild shot there. Still able to put it up. As a timeout requested by the Webmasters. We'll be right back. Under 3 minutes. Still a 12-point game for the Webmasters. They go to Alex Kainglet. Kainglet tightly guarded by a button. That's a heads-up play by Luth. Goes to Yester. The Kulan is good. Great heads-up play there by Luth Kanatan. Issues attached pass to the cutting Yester Dakulan, as Dakulan able to make that jumper to go to give the Webmasters a 14-point advantage. 79-65, and Dakulan converts the bonus, extending it to 15. Teng goes to Peña, surveys the floor. Right to the hands of Gabatan, who lets it fly. Nothing there. And it will remain on the side of the Dragons. The men in white. Lau in the hands of Teng. Teng sets up Peña. Goes to Tan for another jumper. As we are now in the last 2 minutes of action. Hold on into your seats, folks. Webmasters goes to Kanatan, back to Alex. Kinglet, guarded by Teng. Teng reaches it, stole or steals that basketball. As a substitution here. And the Webmasters calls for their last time out of the ball game. We'll be right back. One minute 30 remaining in the final frame. Dragons fires a three. Yes, sir. The lead is down to 10. Time is no longer on the side of the Dragons. They're down 10 with a minute and 10 remaining. Or make that 1 minute 13. They go to Tabar. 8 seconds to work with. Tabar forces his way up. No good. Astan gets the rebound. Chande almost getting that steal. Webmasters already in the penalty. Under a minute remaining. Another excellent ball movement there. It ends up with Paul Gabatan. A whistle was blown. Goes to Peña. Teng saves it, but stolen by Tigli. 3-on-1 break. Ministerio came up short. It is going back to the side of the CEC Dragons. As the Dragons calls for their final timeout. 29.8 seconds remaining. 10-point ball game. Probably this is already a game that would favor the UC Webmasters. And with this victory, the Webmasters are set to advance and play into the finals of the Division A. Lost their first game against Dondon Ontiveros and the Grey Wolves, but bouncing back against a much worthy Ateneo de Cebu. Right now, they are fighting or battling it out with the Dragons, who is still winless. Dakulan with 5 seconds remaining. Ministerio adjusting mid-air. And that's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The UC Webmasters in the Division A will live to fight another day, as they will be advancing and will be playing, I believe so, into the next round of action. We'll wrap things up with our best player of the game. Please hold on to your seats. We'll be right back.
In a time when we all go through the worst, we still believe in better days. When things don't go as planned, we act fast to adapt to an ever-changing world. When holding back seems like the right thing to do, we carry on and take the extra mile to reach you, so that you can attain the confidence to take the first step that will change your life for the better. Because we believe that your dream of tomorrow is possible today. And there's no better time to build it than now. Let's begin today.
Back with our best player of the game from the University of Cebu Webmasters, the legendary Alex Kanglet, scoring 25 big points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a triple-double numbers. Alex, di lang ta magstorya sa imong edad. Pero unsa may sikrito na to nga grabe pa magyapon ka kondisyon, no?
Kuan lang, healthy lang always, sige lang, workout, jogging, maara, ako na sa lawas.
With the victory sa UC karon, it is safe to say nga nidaog man sa Don Bosco, it is safe to say kamoy mag-abot next week sa finals. Match up na against Don Ontiveros, unsa man amoy expect kana?
Preparation lang mi nami practice kamay nga pang-audition nga preparahan sa namang Don Bosco para nami chance mo daog nila.
Lastly, this is the best time to greet your family and friends watching our games live.
Greet na ko ang wife Agnes, ang mga anak Alex, Alexis ug si Aldin Paul. Good luck sa imong duha dong Manila dong.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Kanglet from the UC Webmasters. Please stay with us for other action coming your way. We'll be right back.